And it will be the same starters for both sides. Blackman Jr., Newkirk, Johnson, Morgan, and Bryant for Indiana. And on the other side for Wisconsin, it'll be Showalter, Hayes, Happ, Koenig, and Vito Brown.
And Nigel Hayes, remember he picked up those 2 early fouls, played just 4 minutes in that first half. I'll be interested to see if Wisconsin goes right to him to start the second half.
And Happ inbounds it to Koenig, and we're underway as he gets it into the front court, and here's Nigel Hayes on the left wing, now up top for Ethan Happ. Ethan Happ swings it around there for Bronson King on the right side. Inside now for Nigel Hayes, guarded by Thomas Bryant. Hayes looks over the scene, and he puts it up with the left hand, and he gets it to go. He was just sitting there for about 5 seconds, didn't know what to do, and threw it up. Now here's Josh Newkirk across the timeline for Indiana. Dribbles over to the right side now. Gets a screen here from James Blackman Jr. Now here's Juwan Morgan at the top of the key. Dribbling around, getting inside on Vito Brown. Now inside the paint, turns around, baseline, and lays it in off the glass. 2 points for Morgan.
Oh, what a great move. He faked over that right shoulder, then turned left, gave Brown a little bit of an up fake, and then was able to go up and under for the layup.
So Vito Brown at the top of the key. Now back to Bronson Koenig. Over right side now to Ethan Happ. Ethan Happ now dribbling middle, going on Juwan Morgan outside. Zach Showalter, left wing 3, no good. It's long. Rebound Thomas Bryant with his 2 fouls. He brings it up for Indiana now a little bit. Hands it off for James Blackman Jr. as he crosses the timeline. Now here's Blackman Jr. Gives it back. Here's Bryant. Now here's Blackman Jr. He's going to lift left wing 3, short. Rebound Thomas Bryant. Now here's Robert Johnson up top. He's going to drive left, put up with the left hand, and he gets it off the glass. And just like that, Indiana now trails by just 4, 35-31.
Great take by Robert Johnson. And although Ethan Happ leads the Wisconsin team in blocks, he's not necessarily a shot blocker, so Johnson went right into the chest and laid it up with the left hand.
Now here's Ethan Happ, right wing, guarded by Morgan. Picks up his dribble now outside for Showalter. Into the corner now, left corner. Here is Nigel Hayes, dribbling down now on James Blackman Jr. Has the size advantage. Bronson Koenig, left wing 3, and he got it! Bronson Koenig's hit a bunch of big shots tonight. There's another one.
And that's way too much space to give a great three-point shooter like Koenig. Indiana needs to close out closer on these Wisconsin guards as they go up and shoot three-pointers.
Now here's Josh Newkirk running the offense for Indiana, dribbling over to the right side now on the right wing. Gets a screen from Blackman Jr. back middle. Now here's Juwan Morgan at the top of the key, dribbling on Zach Showalter, getting inside, spin move back middle, puts up the shot, no good, off the rim. And now here's Ethan Happ with the rebound, pushes it up now for Nigel Hayes into the front court. Gets a screen up top now from Ethan Happ. Now here's Vito Brown, top of the key, left wing now Zach Showalter. Showalter guarded by Josh Newkirk. He's fouled on the drive, and that'll be in inbounds now for Wisconsin under the basket.
Showalter just gave a jab step to his right, got Newkirk leaning ever so slightly, and wasn't able to recover. He put 2 hands on the ball handler. Referees are going to call that a foul 99% of the time.
So now a sub on here is Jordan Hill coming into the game. Excuse me, that's Dimitri Trice, number 0, and Vito Brown will come out of the game.
So Wisconsin going small here. They've got Hayes and Happ and the 3-guard set in the backcourt.
Now Showalter inside. Now here's Bronson Koenig. Nigel Hayes now at the top of the key, guarded by Thomas Bryant. It's poked away. He gets it right back. Now in the short corner on the right side. Surveying the offense. Now here's Nigel Hayes. Puts the ball back on the deck. Outside Dimitri Trice. Now Bronson Koenig driving left. There's a whistle inside. And we'll see what the call is here. Looks like that's going to go on Thomas Bryant. Juwan Morgan. Not sure exactly what he did there. Might have been holding away from the ball, but it'll be Wisconsin ball underneath the basket. That's Juwan Morgan's first foul. So now Koenig will inbound for Wisconsin under his own basket. Looking for somebody. He has to throw it inbounds. Zach Showalter's there near the half-court circle. He gets it now. Nigel Hayes driving left on Bryant, and he throws it up. He can't get it to fall. Rebound Happ. Outside Koenig. Pump fakes a 3. Now drives right. Spins back middle and brings it back out. Nigel Hayes top of the key. Hayes now. Here is Dimitri Trice, left wing. Trying to get inside for Happ. He's guarded on the left block there by Juwan Morgan. Spinning back baseline. Loses it out of bounds. It'll stay here off Juwan Morgan. So the long possession for Wisconsin continues, 16 to shoot.
Better defensive possession that time for Indiana. They did a much better job on the three-point shooters, particularly on Koenig. Ran him off the three-point line and made him a driver, which forced Wisconsin to set up their offense again and turn them away from the basket.
So now Ethan Happ dribbling inside on Juwan Morgan. Goes up with the right hand. It's short. Rebound. Tipped around. Out of bounds. And it'll stay back with Wisconsin. The shot clock reset, so Wisconsin with 16:53 and a 7-point lead has a new 30-second shot clock. Long possession here for Wisconsin.
And a couple just unfortunate bounces on these last 2 plays for Indiana. They've done a good job defensively. Wisconsin just able to deflect the balls out of bounds off of Indiana.
So the inbounds is to Nigel Hayes. Now here's Bronson Koenig, right wing. Back up top now for Nigel Hayes. Dribbling the ball up top. Now Ethan Happ, right wing. Into the corner now, Bronson Koenig. Dribbling back middle. Nice little pick and roll there with Happ. Into the corner now. Left corner to three from Hayes is long. And it's rebounded by Indiana. And Robert Johnson dives into the cheerleaders and saves it. Now here's James Blackman Jr. Indiana with the ball back. Now Blackman Jr. driving right. Trying to get inside. Has to bring it back out. Cut off by Happ. Outside now for Newkirk. Now Johnson up top. Now here's Newkirk up top. 15 to shoot. Indiana trails 38-31. Newkirk now dribbling on the right side. Up top now, here's James Blackman Jr. He falls. He gets it away. No, though, to Josh Newkirk, who's driving baseline. It's out of bounds off of Happ's foot as he dribbled off his foot. And IU will have it under the basket with 5 to shoot.
And we talked before the second half began about how good a job Wisconsin did in the first half of turning Indiana out of the lane and locking down their drives and shutting off those driving lanes. More of the same here on this possession. Great team defense from Wisconsin, preventing Indiana from getting anything going around the basket and in the paint.
It looks like Newkirk shaken up a little bit. He will be replaced by Devontae Green as Tim Garl, the team physician, looks over at Newkirk. They get it inside now.
Great cut.
Robert Johnson, nice cut there, as you said, right to the basket, an easy two on the inbounds.
And that's how you make those driving lanes. That's how you create them. You catch the defense off guard. And Robert Johnson just got an easy layup there off a brilliant backdoor cut.
So now here's Demetric Trice running the offense for Wisconsin. Dribbling up top, 20 to shoot. Guarded by James Blackman Jr. Now driving right, gets a screen from Happ. Now here's Zach Showalter up top. Ethan Happ posting up right in the middle of the paint. Now a bounce pass here in the short corner for Hayes. He swings it around for Showalter. Into the corner. Trice, three, got it! Demetric Trice wide open in the corner. Nice ball rotation there from Wisconsin. And Indiana can't keep up. They now trail 41-33. Now quickly inside, a foul inside as Devontae Green tried to get it to Thomas Bryant. A foul by Ethan Happ. And that will bring us to a timeout. So Indiana trailed by 6 at halftime. They now trail by 8. They're trying to stay in this game, shooting just 39%. We're going to hit a quick break at the media timeout. It's Wisconsin 41. It's Indiana 33 with 15:28 to go. We'll be right back. You're listening to WIUX, your home for Hoosier Sports. So now we are just about set to get underway here for the second half. That's 99 Kevin Cronin. He will do the kicking for Michigan State. Ricky Brookins and Devontae Williams are back at the goal line for Indiana. He puts his right foot through it, and we are underway here in the second half. And that'll be Williams who will take that from the goal line. Out past the 15, going left. Now breaks outside, out to the 20, the 25, the 30, and he's run out of bounds. There by Grayson Miller at about the 33-yard line, and that's where Indiana will start with 14:52 here to go in the second half. So Richard Lego in there at quarterback once again in the shotgun. Divine Redding to his left. 4 receivers in the set here to start things off. Lego will take the snap. And he's going to look for Redding down the sideline, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted. Very close there as Chris Fry was there on coverage. It was just a little wheel route out of the backfield by Redding, but Lego could not hook up. So now in the pistol formation, here is Divine Redding behind Lego. 3 receivers in the set again. Second down and 10 from their own 33. They're going to hand to Redding going left, cuts back middle, and he's going to get past about the 40 to the 41-yard line. Good run there to make this a third and manageable here, coming up from the 41-yard line. So now a big third down here early in this third quarter. Lego in the shotgun. Divine Redding is also there right behind him. 3rd and 2. He's going to look to pass. Going middle, he has a man wide open, and he's out past midfield, and he's taken down. It looks like that is Ricky Jones out across midfield, and Indiana gets a first down, and they move the chains. And they're moving quickly now. Play action to Divine Redding. They're going to go to the outside. They have a man, and that's Nick Westbrook breaks a tackle at the 30, and he gets inside the 30 to the 26. And he is taken down by Monte Nicholson. And Indiana moving down the field here early in this third quarter. Now Lego in the shotgun formation once again. Play action to Redding again. He's going deep to the end zone. Has Westbrook there, and it is incomplete. Almost intercepted. Darian Hicks was there in coverage, and now he's down in the end zone. Good play there by Westbrook to break that play up. Could have been an interception. And now here comes the offense back out onto the field. 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Lego is in the pistol. 2 receivers at the top. Danny Friend in the formation as the tight end with Divine Redding in the backfield. And he's going to take the snap, hand it off to Divine Redding up the middle. He'll fight forward for about 2 yards before he is taken down. That was Mike Panasiuk on the tackle up front for Michigan State. And now with 3rd down for Indiana, they are in field goal range if they can keep the ball moving forward here. 3rd down and 8, 20 on the 25-yard line. Lego in the shotgun. Divine Redding is to his left. 3 receivers in the formation. Now a man in motion as they look to the sideline, and they're going to audible. 7 seconds on the play clock. Don't want to burn a timeout this early in the half. 4, 3. He's going to take the snap. Good pressure off the left side. He's going to throw. He has a man, and he makes the catch. It's Mitchell Page to the 10. He almost breaks a tackle down to the 5, and an Indiana first down, and they're knocking on the doorstep here in the 3rd quarter. And now Lego in the shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off to Redding. He's going to run left, and he's taken down. Malik McDowell was there on the tackle, the big defensive tackle for Michigan State at 6'4", 295. So now Lego in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers at the bottom of the formation. And he's going to look to throw. He's going to the end zone. Has a man, Ricky Jones. He overshoots him, trying for that back corner fade. Could not quite hit him. So now a 3rd down in Indiana. I have to think this would be 4-down territories. They're down a touchdown, and he'd still pin them back deep. So maybe that could alter the play call here on 3rd down. So a big play here. 3rd down and 6 from the 6. 12:08 to go. Lego in the shotgun. Luke Timian in the game. Nick Westbrook is on the sideline. And they're going to run it up the middle to Divine Redding. He fights forward inside the 5 to about the 3. So he gets half of it there. And now a big 4th down call. And what are they going to do? People are running on and off the field. They're going to go for it. This is a big-time play. 4th down and 3 from the 3. Everybody's up on their feet. The Spartan fans in the corner nearest this end zone off to our right is on their feet. Big-time play. 4th down and 3 from the 3. Lego in the shotgun. And he's barking out instructions now to his offensive line. 4 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, he takes the snap. He's going left.
It's a wildcat!
And it's incomplete. It was a running back pass. Tyler Nady could not find his man in the back of the end zone. And Indiana cannot get the ball in the end zone. And that is a big-time stop by that Michigan State defense. So Kevin Wilson tried for the trickery there on 4th down. It did not work. So now with 11:18 to go, Michigan State will get the ball back. We'll take a quick timeout as Michigan State leads 7-0. You are listening to WIUX, your home for Hoosier Sports. Welcome back, Bob Warren Field, Terre Haute, Indiana. Beautiful night for baseball here in the state of Indiana. Nice in-state battle tonight. We're going to get you the lineups here for Indiana State as they are just about to take their reps at the plate. It'll be Tyler Freese leading off at the shortstop position. Dane Giesler batting 2nd at first base. Tony Roselli will be in center field. He's batting 3rd. Clay Dungan will be the cleanup batter at the hot corner at 3rd base. C.J. Huntley batting 5th will be in right field. Chris Ayers will be in left. He is batting 6th. Kyle Moore, the DH, will be batting 7th tonight, while Dominic Buffano will be behind the plate, batting 8th. And Danny Camilo will be over at 2nd base as Tyler Freese is just about to step in, and he will face Tim Herron. Tim Herron, the lefty for the Hoosiers, gets another midweek start. And he comes set on the mound. Tyler Freese at the dish. The first pitch is in there for a strike.
Tim Herron, the big lefty sophomore out of Terre Haute, making a homecoming here today at Indiana State. Actually he's been the midweek guy for Indiana most of the year, and his last 2 starts have been pretty well.
There's a ground ball out to Jeremy Houston. Up with it cleanly over to first. The speedy Freeze is not going to be able to be there in time, and that is out number 1, 6-3 to start things off here on the bottom of the first.
Last Tuesday against Ball State at home, Tim Herron got the start, went 4 innings, 4 strikeouts, 3 hits, 1 run allowed. But really the biggest thing, in my opinion, for Tim Herron is if he can locate in the zone, he's going to have success. Walks have been an issue so far for him this year. 15 and just 33 innings pitched. He's not going to blow anybody away. He's a nice lefty that really has, he can change speeds, and it works really well as ball one's in the dirt right there from Heron. But he changes speeds, and if he's able to, locate well in the zone, he's going to have success.
So Dane Giesler, the first baseman, will step in. Giesler batting .297 on the season. He'll be at first base tonight. Now here is the pitch, once again in the dirt. Gets by Jake Matheny, a new ball from the umpire.
Another big thing for Tim Heron is that he likes to work down in the zone, down and into righties, and it looks like low and away to lefties. You got a left-hander up right here, Dane Giesler. First two pitches have been low and away, and a 2-0 count. Sometimes they get you in trouble if you can't locate.
And the 2-0, and it's swung on and fouled away right at the dish. And another new ball there for Tim Heron as he is the count at 2-1.
But that, Josh, that's especially crucial whenever you have a guy that pitches to contact. You want to pitch down in the zone.
If you those ground balls.
Exactly. If you're not blowing anybody away, you don't really want to go up in the zone because that could lead to danger.
And the 2-1 is outside, so it's going to be a 3-1 count here to the lefty batter Dane Giesler. A lefty on lefty matchup here for Indiana State. Giesler played one season at Wabash Community College. He's a junior. And here's the 3-1. And that's a ground ball over to first. That's Gorski. He's going to step on the bag himself, and that's a quick out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. So not a whole lot of offense here to start things off both ways. A little southpaw duel out here on the mound tonight.
Yeah, and Tim Heron, exactly what I just said, working down in the zone, getting those ground balls, the first 2 outs of the game, both been ground ball outs, and we'll see where that takes him from here. It's a little bit interesting now with Tony Roselli stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, Tony Roselli is really the big hitter on this team. The center fielder batting .405 on the season, and he's being careful with him, Tim Heron is, as that ball's in the dirt for ball 1. Tony Roselli, 6 doubles, 5 triples, 3 home runs, and 19 runs batted in. He can really get it done at the dish. Also had a nice diving catch a few weeks ago in Bloomington. And that one's in the dirt, so it's going to be 2-0. Not really the count you want to give Tony Roselli.
No, absolutely not. And this is a guy who's slugging over 700 on the season, Josh. So anything he looks here in a 2-0 count, he's probably going to square it up.
So now the 2-0 pitch. And that's a breaking ball, cut on, fouled away. And it'll be 2-1 now. Roselli had 55 starts during his junior season, led the team with 10 home runs, also drove in 34 runs. So he can really do it all for the Sycamore team. It's not just in his senior year. He has done it throughout his career. Here's the 2-1, and a little bit of a check swing. That's fouled away. Hopefully I parked far enough away where we don't get any of those in the windshield. So 2-2 now to Roselli as he fixes his batting gloves, and a new ball is given to Tim Heron. Nice night for baseball. A little breezy, wind blowing out to right. Here's the pitch, and it's a ground ball. That's going to be foul over there on the third base line. And it'll be 2-2 again.
Everything Tim Heron has pitched to Roselli here in this at-bat has been down in the zone. And that's why he hasn't gotten burned so far. I think it'll be interesting to see, and I keep saying this because it really is, but how much can Tim Heron have success pitching low in the zone tonight? And especially after Indiana State put up 7 against Indiana last time.
And the 2-2 also fouled away, out of play, behind us. Here we're right behind home plate. Nice little perch above Bob Warren Field here. 332 down both lines, 372 in the alleys, and it's 396 to straightaway center. It's not a huge yard out here, so wouldn't be surprised to see a few long balls here tonight, especially with the wind blowing out to right. But here's the 2-2. And there's a ground ball, high chopper over the mound. Here comes Houston. He's going to charge. Roselli's going to beat it out. No throw. So Roselli gets the first hit of the night on a little, I guess, Baltimore chop right there as that one got over the head of Tim Heron.
Yeah, Tim Heron looked like he might have had a play on it at first. Reached up, but the ball was able to chop over his glove. Jeremy Houston coming in from the left side of the infield was able to cut it off and almost had a play on it, but even the speedy Houston wasn't able to get there in time, and Roselli's safe at first. 1 man on here, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
So now here's Clay Duncan, the third baseman, batting .259. He was actually at second base when these two teams played a few weeks ago. Cody Gardner was at third. He's not in the lineup tonight. So now it's Heron, the first time out of the stretch. He misses there, ball 1. Luke Miller playing right on the fringe of the, I guess, green turf. This is a turf infield. Looks like a grass outfield. little bit opposite of what Indiana has, where it's all turf. This one is turf and then the grass in the outfield. Outfield basically playing straight away. And here's the 1-0. That's a ground ball right at Miller. It's off his glove. Houston comes to pick it up. He's not going to have a play. It stays on the infield. So Roselli moves up to second base. Duncan is on. Not sure what they're going to call that one. It was hit fairly hard. I'm guessing they're going to give that a hit. So the second hit given up here with 2 outs. I guess we're going to call that a hit. Second hit given up here with 2 outs. So now runners on at first and second. And that brings up C.J. Huntley, the right fielder.
Yeah, they will call it a hit. And Josh, this is the start of this game. Kind of reminds me of last time these two teams met. Indiana State was able to go up 1-0 in the first, and they didn't really hit a ball hard. It was just a couple errors, a couple infield singles.
Just one hit,
yeah. And they were able to put some balls in play and able to get a run across. So we'll see if they can do the same here.
And Huntley swinging away on the first pitch there. He fouls that away. So with 2 outs, he got those quick 2 outs, a 6-3 ground ball from Tyler Freeze, a 3 unassisted from Dane Giesler. But now runners on at first and second, Roselli and Dungan. And here's Huntley at the dish. And the 0-1 pitch as Heron gives a few looks over to second. And there's a ground ball also up the middle. There's Jeremy Houston ranging behind second to throw in a first. Close play, but they do get him just in time. So nice job at damage control getting out of that one from Tim Heron. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We're going to head to the second. It's Indiana State 0. It's Indiana 0. You're listening to WIUX, your home for Hoosier Sports.